How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little Belgian beer time. I believe it's a Belgian Quad, could be wrong. Probably a Belgian Strong Dark. Anyway, we're doing a Belgian beer today in the form of Gaverhopke. I'm probably butchering the fuck out of that, but who cares? Extra. I've actually never known the way to say this brewery. I'm sure I can look it up, but I've never actually been motivated enough to find out. To me, I see Gaverhopke or hoped. I do not know. I'm sure the T is probably even silent. Who knows? But I've had a couple of their beers. I've had the I don't want to mess up and have to like redo this. But let's see. I believe the Cursed is one of theirs. There's a couple. I've had quite a few because they're a Belgian brewery, so I kind of where I cut my cloth when it comes to beer. So, but it's been a while since I've actually reviewed. Actually, that's not true. I've done some reviews, but it's been a while since I've really dove into a base Belgian, and I'm kind of just been hankering for one. And I went to my local bottle shop, and my buddy Nick, who works there, is like, I had this the other day, and I thought it was really good, so he sold me on it. So there you go. As far as what it says on the bottle, it says the Gaverhopke Belgian Ale Extra. I'm gonna butcher this. Down here it says, I don't even know what this says. It says Ambettelijk Bier van Hoog Yeasting. That's what I read, and probably pissing people off by just trying to pronounce it right. Stasgen, Belgium is where it's from. 12% alcohol by volume, and it says here best before. Which looks like January 2019. 5-year rule, that makes this a 2014, which would make this 15, 16. So he's almost 2 years old now, being at 16. So in January 2016. So that's about cash money when it comes to when Belgians, I think, really come into their own. And that's pretty much it. Nice little kind of like semi-grenade kind of like Castile kind of Van Hazenbroek style bottle, ghetto silver cap, and it's an awesome label. I mean, you got your little fucking kettle over there, you got your hops, barley malt. Actually, I think this is a GIF off the internet because I think I've stolen this before and made something before. So, yeah, or not a GIF, just a little JPEG or something like that. Yeah, it's a cool looking label. It's Belgian, and I like ghetto-ness. So, let's dive into this sucker, see what she's got. Okay. Well, I'm definitely leaning quad on this one. I think that's what I was told it was, but you never know. Color-wise, classic quad in color. It's that rich brown mixed with orange, tint of honey. 3/4 pinky finger, just north of khaki-colored head. Pretty compact bubbles right at the top brim. Not really all that creamy on top. More of like just like a vacuous kind of bubbliness. Atypical Belgian funk on the bottom. I mean, there's bits and pieces floating around in that sucker. And like I said, a beautiful kind of golden brownish hue to it. So, looks like a quad. Legs for mother effing days. You probably can't see. But, yeah, let's get a nose on her. Yeah, see, that's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted in my life tonight. Rich, deep, plummy, figgy datiness. But not in like a ripened way, not in like a fresh popping kind of new kind of unripenedness. It's very rich. There's subtle metallicness there I'm getting too, but it's absolutely overlookable. I think it might be an oxidation thing with it being 2 years old. You're getting a nice Belgian yeasting in there with like a yeastiness with like a herbally floralness a little bit, but it's all about the fruits in this one. It's that plummy date fig, not so much cherries, but just plums are just, that's what's going through my head right now, and very, very ripe ones. Yeah. So it's all, if you were to run down a whole line of that fruit, whether it be prunes or plums or raisins, kind of a combination of those. Nice, almost like a fermented version of that with a little bit of Belgian spiciness. Not that much going on. Just like a subtle, very subtle kind of metallic little oxidation going on there, which I have no problem with whatsoever, being that it's a couple-year-old Belgian. So, I mean, she looks absolutely fantastic. That color's spot on. Super haze. Funk floating in there. She smells really good. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Yes. Thank you, Nick, because I seen this and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I've been like, I'll pick it up someday, and I just wanted to pick up one solitary beer. And he's like, did you have this? And it wasn't like I solicited it from him, asking him what was what. He's just walking around. He's like, come here. And he's like, did you have this? And I was like, no. I picked it up, and this is exactly what I was looking for in my frame of mind tonight. Everything that was in my mouth was there, but just kind of dialed up. You're getting rich, deep raisin, plum, pruniness in there. Dates and figs abound. You can tell there's a little bit of oxidation in the mouth because I think it's a little bit thinner than what its natural state is, but it's still not thin. It's a little bit thinner than you want to be based off of look and based off of taste, but it's still not on a sharp downward swing. Caramels, yeah. This is a candied caramel, nougaty kind of Belgian brown sugary dessert with plums and figs and dates and raisins and pruniness going on. Classic Belgian Quad flavors that I search for. This is what I'm searching for a lot of times when I have American-based quads and they just come up short. They deliver a lot of these flavors, but they're almost like I don't want to say synthetic, but they're more I don't know how to put it. They're more put in there, as if they're like, okay, put these flavors in this beer, whereas this is just, okay, let's make a really nice Belgian Quad with this yeast and this malt and these hops, and it all just, comes together to create these flavors. So it's not so much they're trying to create this flavor profile. This is the flavor profile created from the beer that they brew. A lot of American breweries who get it a little bit wrong or just outside of that Belgian soul I've talked about in previous reviews are trying to be like, oh, how do we get those flavors in there? Well, if we use this, we use that, we use that. It's a combination of the perfect yeast, the right malts, the right hops, everything about it. Yeah, I love it. I dig it. It's absolutely fantastic. There's the ever so slightest, but I never talk about this. This is my poo-poo. Because I should talk about everything, but I'm doing it in a moment. Never had it before, so I get a little excited sometimes. There's always this underlying subtle tartness I need in my Belgian quads too. So there's this ever so subtle, like, it's never going to become anything sour, but there's this earthy kind of tartness, dirtiness to it. And this has it. It's just a good beer, is what it is. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better Belgian beers I've had as of late? Yes. Is it one of the better Belgian quads? Is it a quad? Doesn't say that. I don't know. I didn't look online, but if it's not labeled as a quad wherever, then they're fucking wrong, because that's what it is. Is it one of the better quads I've had as of late? Yes. Would I buy it again? Yes. $5, I believe. There was a label on it. I picked it off because it was right in the front and it was annoying. $5, five and change maybe. I paid for this in PA, no taxes. So, $20 4-pack. That's your Belgian price, especially for a really good Belgian beer. So that's not too shabby. In a perfect world, it'd be cheaper, but I can't win everywhere. Availability. Believe it or not, I see not necessarily this particular offering, but I see a lot of this brewery's beers a lot of different places. So you should be able to pick it up. You know what I mean? If you're really trying to track it down, you should be able to. And let's just finish it up with, if you like what we like us, if you like Belgian quads, if that's what you like, if you're Belgian Trappist quads, if you like your real deal old schools. I wouldn't necessarily lean like, even though I think it's real deal old school, Le Traps, a lot of your Belgians that tend to be a little bit more banana-ish. This is, like I said, a lot more raisiness in there. So I would go like more St. Bernardus. I would go Castle, like their Donker. Even though that's not a quad, it's a dark, kind of splitting hairs. Just that you're looking for, you like Belgians, you like real Belgians, even if it's not made in Belgium, and you like it to skew more caramel, raisin, prune, datey, figgy, that leaning, as opposed to more of like a bit more brighter fruity, like cherry and banana. Do you know what I mean? This is all about that dark pruny and date and figginess in this one. So if you like those, you'll definitely like this. So there you go. Another delicious review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beautiful Belgian beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.